Hey everybody, my name is Aya. Thank you so much for joining me on my channel, A Very Good Life. I feel conflicted. Should, as a black spiritual counselor, am I naive or am I idealistic to think that the spirit world doesn't see color? That the spirit world sees energy and karma and dharma, and we have past lives where we were different races, colors, and sexes. Today I had a client and I asked her what culture she was most attracted to. And I asked this question to people who are looking for their own individual spiritual path, because I am a studier of everything and everyone. Because a lot of the symbols in the mythologies are the same. It just depends on, the culture, what the people look like. The gods and goddesses and the symbols resemble the people of the culture and the nature and the elements that are useful around them and how they are in relationship with these energies. And so if you are a Celtic person, then a lot of the symbols are cold and hard because of the environment that they lived in. If you are, say, like in Peru, then the sun is of most importance because that is the environment that they're in the mountains, and you get the idea. And then their gods and goddesses look like them. Short, brown, long, straight hair. You know what I'm saying? That's how that works. And so should I discourage her? She told me she was attracted to West African culture. Should I be like, get your white hands off of our culture or something? Should I? What do you guys think? I feel conflicted. The reason why I feel conflicted is because in the history of Caucasians, they tend to learn everything they can about a culture, and then they come in and conquer it. So is me helping white people, giving them leverage to destroy the thing is, when I read people's astrology charts and I read people's energies, it don't matter what color they are. Everybody has karma. Everybody has family issues. Everybody is trying to heal and evolve. And honestly, usually my guides tell me when somebody don't have great intentions and they don't really get through to me. They don't get to me, And it could be black, man, woman, white. I have had to tell people, no, I can't help you. Or I can't help you anymore unless this changes or that changes. It doesn't matter what color. My brother came to me. The reason why I'm asking this, my brother, one day, this was like, I don't know how many months ago, maybe last year or maybe a year and a half ago. This is the Vision Quest tarot deck. My brother came to me and told me that he looked up this deck because I came over and I thought I was being a generous big sister and I gave everybody readings for free. Just read. Anybody want a reading? And so he looked up the deck and he said a white woman created it, and that was cultural appropriation. And I'm like, I still like this deck, and I feel like it's inspired. I feel like, whether you're white, black, whatever, you can get download, or you can create. She could have been Native American in a past life. Who am I to judge? I don't know. And so he was like, would a black woman or whatever have the same opportunity to make money off of culture? And then he said Native Americans didn't have tarot decks. And I'm like, well, we don't have the same fathers. And I'm like, well, on my dad's side, I am Muskegee Indian. So today, a native, indigenous person in America is using a tarot deck. So I guess they do. Like, that's how I view it. Am I wrong? Am I... Okay, I know I'm not wrong, but what part of me, what part is right? You know? I don't want to be naive. I can be highly idealistic. You know? I want to believe that's the spirit world. Like I said before, they usually tell me if somebody doesn't have good intentions, or if I shouldn't give people information or certain knowledge or whatever. What do you guys think? Are these cards cultural appropriation? Native American inspired cards with Native American symbols, mythology. What do you think? I use these cards most of the time for relationships and love. Can you feel the energy in them? Beauty, beautiful. I feel like my personal stance is that the spirit world, in the spirit world, things aren't as they appear. And we shouldn't use like mainstream standards with people who are trying to sell us things all the time. And I mean, they use symbols, but they use them to drain people of their energy and to hypnotize people into accepting things that they wouldn't normally accept if you were to tell them exactly what it was. They use like deceit and trickery, you know. Now, I know that there's racism, discrimination in the spiritual community, I guess. But the reason why I don't care is because at the end of my life, I'm not going to be judged on what other people did. I'm going to be judged off of, did I do what I was supposed to do? And that's really the thing to focus on. I'm not a victim. Like, I was born in this body with this skin, with my soul for a reason. It's not for no reason. My hardships are not for any reason. It's to balance out karma, you know? And so I take my lessons and I learn my lessons, and I just keep doing what I'm supposed to do. Because that's all I can do. Whether I get the same accolades as white people or not, or I don't know. I don't care. I can't care. And I know that's what people are fighting for rights. But that's another video, because I feel like there's a reason why all these empires have fallen. And it's because of human sacrificing. And you don't have to be white, apparently, to participate in something so diabolical. And I've been doing research on this as to, I'm like, why do, if like I'm in Peru, if the Inca kingdom is so amazing, if the Egyptians are so amazing, right? And why did they have such a big fall from grace? It's always a reason, because it's cause and effect. And what came to me is human sacrificing. And so, and then what came to me after that is, when there's human sacrificing, then there comes a conquering, a tearing down of the nation. So who is that comes? Who the spirits send? White people. That's an interesting thought. It's an interesting piece to research. I don't know if I can really get concrete evidence of this, but we can just kind of look at timelines and cause and what happened, as far as what's recorded. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Join me for tarot group class. Sign up on my website. And also, I have a new workbook called the Love Drunk Workbook for people who struggle with codependency. I still have all my services, my soul readings, astrology, and spiritual counseling, Reiki. Everything is long distance for your convenience to protect us all. And plus, I'm in Peru. And I can't be wherever you're at unless you're in Peru. I still would want to do it long distance, just so that nobody can blame me if they catch the Rona. All right, I'll talk to you guys. Peace.